Hey, how are we all doing today? Thank you for joining, everybody. Make sure you join us on Twitter. We are ATB Daily _. Thank you for joining. Make sure you hit that like button. Guys, we got some great news. We're going to talk about some bearish stuff for Cardano. We're also going to talk about Ethereum and Visa. Huge stuff. Also, altcoins. Are they blasting off to the moon, or are they about to go down? Canada, can they even handle their own crypto? Also, we got a really cool thing. What if El Salvador bought Ethereum instead of Bitcoin? What would it look like? What would the price be doing? Hold on. I might be able to. All right, you get to see a little, just a little. All right, guys, let's get right into the prices of crypto. Where are we at? Looks like Bitcoin's down a little bit. Let me go ahead and refresh this and make sure we have that new data. ETH is down 0.5%, Bitcoin's down 0.5%, but really, we're not seeing too much action. If we look at the top gainers, Rollbit, still crushing it. I have a little bit. I've sold a little bit. I've been taking some profits. Took some profits 2 days ago. Might take some more profits. Rocket Pool. Been looking at Rocket Pool. Rocket Pool, think of it as an upcoming Lido DAO. So that one's moving on up too. All right, top losers. What's going on, Sheldon? And what is going on, Jay? How are you doing? Unsure? Yay, I'm glad you're here. You're here now, and that's a good thing. Where the stream at is with us. All right, so the top losers, GMX and Flex. XDC, Aptos. Nothing really too crazy. Bitcoin Cash, still green for the week, though. All right, guys, let's get into the first topic here. Is Cardano a ghost chain? Just extremely overvalued. So yesterday we went over why it might be undervalued. I think I would be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't say why it might be undervalued as well. So let's make sure we look at all the things here. We want to be fair. All right. Hey, looking like bank account G Money, it is down, right? All right, Jay, how are you doing? What time will the SEC release the news on the ETF decision? 6 months, if I had to guess. Cooper, Coons, let's go. CCC, Hero, Sheldon, and Cloud. We're all hanging out, having a good time. Let's see, what up, Home Fry, Lil Hero. Make sure you're not Lil Tay. All right, Ill Hero. All right, is Cardano, all right, why is Cardano overvalued? I don't think it is, but maybe some people do. Let's see why they think Cardano is overvalued. One, they're saying, is it possible that it's a ghost chain? Well, they're saying it cannot be defined as a ghost chain because it is growing. So, well, that's not why. So it's not because it's a ghost chain. Well, is the valuation stretched? So we can say without a doubt it is not a ghost chain. Instead, I believe it is just highly overvalued. Okay, at its peak, it was almost 100 billion. Despite the drawdown, it's hard to explain since 10 billion is a lot of money. It means that Cardano is valued. This is where no coiners start to sound a little silly. It's valued higher than American Airlines, Lazard, or Miolas. I don't even know what those last two are. And then they're going to say it's going to be very competitive because the L2s are going to help scale ETH. But they're also saying it's failed to attract the biggest players in the industry for tokenization stablecoins at DeFi. They're saying no, they're moving on to L2. So they're saying that basically, why is Cardano overvalued? It can't compete with ETH and its L2s. I think it's not going to try to compete with that. I think it's going to be doing its own thing. Also, I think ETH gas prices are going to change everyone's tune once you see what it costs to get in and out of a token. When your gas fee is $10, sure, maybe no problem. $20, it starts to hurt. I'm puckering a little. When you have a $180 gas fee, that's when people are going to start looking for other chains. Gas fees made Solana blow up. Gas fees made Cardano blow up. Why won't it happen the next time? It will happen the next time. Gas fees will go up again. There's not going to be a decision today for... There's going to be a decision today for... Oh, you're talking about the SEC. That's just a back and forth ping pong thing. That's really not a non-story to me. I thought you meant more the finality there. When gas is 300. Yeah, it might hit 300. All right, here we got a cool story. What if DZ's clone... Is that DZ's clone? Hold on. All right, let me see. I got to get the camera here. All right, guys. I don't know, guys. Hey, I bought a lot of Bitcoin. I'm at the Bitcoin beach. I'm in El Salvador. Buy it. I bought it at 40K. All right, back to the story here. What if El Salvador bought Ethereum over Bitcoin? First, let's look at the math. What if, let's look at the math for the Bitcoin. So we announced they bought 400 Bitcoin. At the time, it was 46,000. I remember it was right before Bitcoin. First country to officially adopt it in 2021. And then they bought more September 6th. Following that, there are 9 new purchases. until June 30th. So from, I think it was May when they first bought, then their second buy is September 6th, and then until June 30th, they've been buying. They've been buying a whole lot. Here's a tweet where he says that he bought 80 at 19K. So, you know, he brought the price down a little bit. So they're in for $103 million for 2,300 Bitcoin. That puts the average price at $43,000, which is pretty close to what their second price was in September. So now they are down. El Salvador is down $33 million, or roughly about 32%. Given that the price is now $30,000. So they are down. My beard looks better. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, it's going to be the catalyst to move the market. Like, yeah. All right, so Bitcoin is the leading. All right, so what if Salvador bought Ethereum instead? All right, so they did the math. They looked at the price. So here's September 6th, what they end up buying. Here's what their fiat total amount was: 18 million, 6.9 million, 6.4, 25 million. I like how the best price to buy when it was 19,000 was by far the least amount of money that they spent. They spent, oh my God. No, they didn't. When Bitcoin was 60K, that's when they spent the most money. They spent $25 million. Oh man, I should have been in charge. I would not have bought the top, folks. When it was 19K, that's when they spent the least amount of money. So they spent the most amount of money, not per Bitcoin, I mean total, when Bitcoin was the highest, and they spent the least amount of money when Bitcoin was the lowest. So then they also have the Ethereum price as well, how many Ethereum they would have got instead. So sticking with the Bitcoin plan, they're at $70 million. If they would have bought Ethereum instead, they would be down even more. They would only have $55 million. So if they would have been purchasing ETH instead, the total losses would have been 31 million. So it looks like, all right, so the daily performance would have been worse for Bitcoin. So you're looking at the daily performance. So yeah, it would have been they would have been down significantly there. So let me just kind of do, yeah, an extra $25 million. So yeah, 55 million would be the total. So it would be a 46% loss instead of a 33% loss. So looks like they made the right call, folks. Looks like they made the right call. I said 25, I meant 15, not 25. All right, let's do a little TA. All right, that was the bearish, right? Cardano's overvalued. You know, ETH sucks compared to Bitcoin. What should they be doing instead? All right, well, now we got a little bull case scenario. I'm bringing you on a roller coaster of emotions here, all right? So we're going to start out. I got you crying, right? You're crying. You're pissing tears. Tears are pissing out of your eyeball. Now I want you to get happy and hit that like button. All right, altcoin season is coming, according to TA. So we have an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Let me just show you the pattern. There's a couple articles talking about this pattern. This guy, let's give a shout out to the analyst that said this. This was Valkyrie, I think. Where is it at? Yeah. So Josh Olszewicz, former researcher at Valkyrie Investments. Okay, so he's a former guy there. This chart's been kind of blowing up. I've seen a lot of articles about it. I've seen a lot of tweets about it. I don't buy the head and shoulders pattern that's sitting in the middle of consolidation. I'm waiting for the break above. So he's not buying the shoulder. He's waiting for the arm to start. But the person's upside down. Can I do that? Let's see. How would I go upside down? Transform, rotate. Uh-oh. Where'd I go? Where did I go? I'm gone? Okay. Yeah, so we're upside down, right? Guys, we're upside down. He's waiting. He's waiting for this arm to form. And then boom. Boom, is going to be off to the races. So this is a upside down head and shoulders pattern, and we're waiting for the arm. We're waiting for the arm, folks. Okay. All right. Now, thank you for messing around as I do that, and then take 87 minutes to fix it. Okay. Now, where did I go? I'm popping out of the fucking ether here. All right. So looks like here's the total altcoin market cap. Total altcoin market. You can see shoulder. You can see the head. You can see the shoulder. I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, it's the ceiling stream, folks. We're not doing the basement stream. We're doing the ceiling stream. I was going to show you the dog, but the dog abandoned me. Thanks, Athena. All right, now we have Canada. Shout out to our Canada friends. We love our Canada friends. Well, Kat is above me. I heard her earlier. What do you know about DGB? Nothing. Dude, my computer's acting like trash. Have to watch through my phone. Cloud. I had a whole bunch of issues. What was it? My mic? No, it wasn't the microphone. The camera wasn't working this morning, but something else wasn't working. I was just like, okay, what's going on? Oh yeah, my keyboard. Yeah, so yeah, my computer is being weird too. I had to do my keyboard Had to unplug my keyboard, plug it back in, and I had to do the same thing with my camera. It's been a whole bunch of issues here. All right, so that's why we're about 10 minutes late. I went ahead, I got the title, I got the freaking thumb, you know, I'm ready to go, and then I'm like opening the software and I don't have a camera, so it took me a while. All right, now let's talk about Canada. Let's talk about Canada. What are they doing? Jordan Peterson, CZ, Vitalik, Jim Carrey, second girlfriend. Hey. We got Athena and Tide are the two dogs. All right, Canada to develop a repository for storing crypto and NFT seizures. This is why I want to kind of tell you the story. They don't know how to custody, folks. To be fair, it's not that they don't know how to custody. They want to streamline custody in Canada. So it's the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Is this like the horse people? Can any of our Canadians in chat? We got 80,000 people watching. Does anyone know? Are these people on horses? Is this like the equine police force here? This is seeking a digital solution to facilitate basically when they nab and grab your crypto, and then they got to store it. So the cops break in, they steal your Bitcoin. Now what? What do I do? Hey, I got all this Bitcoin. I don't know what to do. Someone help me out here. So it's the RCMP. They need a solution. So when they break in and they steal your crypto and they steal your NFTs, I'm sorry, secure or obtain or procure. I don't know, whatever word you want to use. Steal is the wrong one, right? When the government does it, it's not stealing. So development of this repository would allow police officers to seize them in a user-friendly manner, aka user-friendly for the cops, not for the nerd that they broke in their basement. He's gonna know how to do it. No, it's the guy. He rides the horse down the stairs. He's coming down the stairs in the horse, and now he's like, all right, give me your crypto. They don't know what to do. So they demand 17 requirements from whatever company that they're going to use in the future. They need to be able to process transactions for the top 20 blockchains and support new ones in the future. And they also intend to grant access to its data to users who need it. As for NFTs, they deemed it necessary to enable the holding ETH, Solana, and Polygon. So I mean that's going to fit within the top 20 anyways. Seized is a good word. ADA was suspended probably because of the SEC ruling. Some companies hey, we suspended trading 1 hour later. Some companies were like 2 weeks later. Looks like maybe Exodus is just now doing something today. Morning Smoke with DZ. Hey man, if I could join you, I would. Might be a pretty bad show in the morning, though. Brought my wrench with me just in case. Hey, appreciate it. Roll. Deals, I've not heard this. Yeah. All right, first sip with DZ. Let's all do it. I don't have a coffee. Coffee's upstairs, but let's all take that sip together, everybody. We're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. You either take a sip or you hit the like button. You better do one of them. 1, 2, 3. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. All right, back to the Canadian Mounted Police. So they don't know what they're doing. They need to be able to streamline everything. They also want security considerations, of course, protect the private keys, of course, and daily automated verification. They also want a mobile app to develop on Android, aka we need the cops to be able to like do it with the phone. And so they started using specialized software from Chainalysis to trace crypto while investigating cybercrimes. Remember, Canada is really stringent. Remember the Freedom Convoy? If you donated money to truckers who protested COVID policies, you then had your bank accounts frozen. Or some people did. And I don't think every single person who donated $1 had their bank account frozen, but a lot of people had their accounts frozen. Meanwhile, Canadians holding Bitcoin has fallen. I never trust these stats. Oh yeah, 10%. I keep seeing 10% of people hold crypto. 10% of Canadians, 10% of Americans. I keep seeing that. That's full of doo-doo. Okay? There's no way 10% of people hold Bitcoin. Sure, maybe 10% of your people. What do I use for the metric for Americana? The slice of America, the slice of your town. You can't go to Chipotle and look around, because that's just going to be people who like Chipotle. Can't go to the bingo place, because that's going to be a bunch of old people. So what do? I'll tell you what I do. The DMV. Everyone has to go to the DMV. You're going to tell me you go to the DMV, you see 20 people, 2 of them know crypto? No. You're going to need 50 people before you see someone that knows crypto. Maybe. All right, you're going to see people who know it, but I'm talking about people who own it. You know, like pull out your phone, let me see it. So yeah, Canadians, they're going to need some sort of solution. I guess it kind of makes sense. It's easy to dunk on the Canadians like they don't know how to store their own crypto. They need someone to hold their hand. I don't think it's the government, you know. Like the government seizes $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. I don't think it's for that case. I think it's for the cops break in your front door, FBI open up, or the Canadian Mounted Horse Patrol, open up. Hey, we're galloping down your basement. They come in and they need to steal your Bitcoin, just like they did to the Tate brothers. And, you know, there's going to be the guy on the horse. He might not know how to do it, so they're going to need the police app. Essentially, this is going to be the Canadian authorities app, right? It's going to be closed. You got to, like, know how to download it and stuff, and then you're going to be able to steal it and put it into the Canada wallet. That's going to be funny to watch that wallet. All right, last story here. That's why I'm trying to figure out why I can't claim my rewards, move out any of my ADA. Yeah, that sucks, man. We need to, I would just recommend going to X, go to their X account, and I would hate to say go to their Discord, but you might need to go to their Discord. I'm trying to claim staking rewards, and won't let me because it's suspended. I even open a new wallet. It says it's on there as well. Wow. Yeah, check out, start talking trash on X and see if that helps. Coffee and sativa. Hey, indica is probably better for the nighttime. Sativa better for the morning. Okay, I dig it. I know how to store. Hey, BC Alf, go submit a proposal. Remember, you got to do top 20 coins. But I had Osmo from Trust. Okay. All right. You know what it is? They just got to call it the Maple Protocol, and then you're going to be a slam dunk to get that contract. All right. Here's the big news. ETH statement from PayPal. Visa. What does this mean? Is this a nothing burger, or is this everything? Guys, it's actually kind of in the middle. I'm going to be for real with you guys. I'm not going to say it's in the middle. I'm not just saying that to play both sides. Play both sides, guaranteed to win. No, I'm not playing Mac here. Just kind of, this is kind of my assessment. Now, let me read it, and then we'll break it down. All right, so they had a completion of a test that allow users to pay gas fees on ETH directly with the credit or debit card. That's not the whole story here. Okay, let's keep reading here. It was groundbreaking, blah, blah, blah. Conducted on the Gorley testnet. That's a normal thing. Nothing new there. They conducted this experiment using the ERC 4337 standard. So what does that mean? That means it doesn't have to be ETH, folks. Primary goal is to simplify when interacting with ETH by removing the complexities associated with gas fees, aka, I have $1,000 of this FTT token, and I put in this wallet, and now it's stuck. It says I need gas. What is gas? What is Ethereum? That sounds stupid to us, but to a lot, that's everybody in the beginning. Gas fees, which is what you need to do anything on ETH, have been expressed in Ether, which is the native cryptocurrency. Visa trying to make it possible to pay this in fiat, meaning gas fees without ETH. This is kind of big, folks. When you're talking about Visa, like, oh yeah, well, what are you going to have Visa deduct the Ethereum and it's going to look, and then someone's going to get can you imagine someone doing, some sort of ETH transfer in the middle of a bull market, and ETH gas fees are $120, and grandpa thinks, the $120 fee is like some sort of scam. He's like, I knew it was all fake. Why'd you get me into this damn scam coin, Billy? Grandpa, it was just the gas fee. I told you to do it at 2 a.m. You're out of the will. All right, so what was on the test? Damn, Grandpa, you kicked me out of the will? You're goddamn right, son. All right, anyways, we're getting off the tracks here. So this is pretty big because not investment advice. They're saying it's pretty bullish for Visa here. Here's why it's big. You can use it with stable coins, essentially. And so stable coins is a lot easier to have a reduction on look, you don't want crypto to look like a cell phone bill. When you get your cell phone bill and you're like, yeah, my plan's $99 a month. How much is your cell phone bill? It's $143. Oh, what's the $44 go to? I don't know. Yeah, we don't want that. And so the completion of this experiment marks an important milestone in the continued evolution of the digital payments landscape. What do they say? They actually say fiat, or they actually say stablecoin. Yeah, I've been looking into this upgrade, and there's a couple other things where they talk about, you could use stablecoins, you could use USDC, you could use USDT. This ERC 4337 is pretty big. I think it's going to be pretty huge. So Visa is working on the back end. So essentially, they're just gonna. I'm assuming they're probably gonna do a USDC. And then just, have it deducted from that. So, hey, everybody, please hit that like button. Thank you, Kev, for throwing that out there. Let's see. Giving me gas. Hey, what is up, Manawak? Better late than never. We're about to hit 10 a.m., but that's all right. You sound like little Nicky when you do that voice, bro. What was the voice? Is that Grandpa? You're out of the will, son. Yeah. get in the flask. That's what you get for not wiping my ass. You're out of the will. I don't want to be in that will anymore, Grandpa. I don't want to be in that will. Let's see. So yeah, pretty big news. Visa. I mean, you know what though? Let's look. Is Visa doing anything? Is like Visa and pre-market, hours like, oh, it's blowing up. It's blowing up, everybody. It's going way up. I don't think so. It is down 0.4%. So basically flat. Markets have shrugged it off. Nothing major. Kat can make an appearance if she wants. My beautiful, wonderful, lovely fiance is coming down here. Guys, we actually do. I like to go long a little bit at times. Can't do it today. I got to go get my key fob fixed for my Chrysler. It doesn't work. I got to hit it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. All right. Hey, everybody. It was a great show. As the dog's down here. I wanted Athena and Tide will show up on camera one day, folks. Don't you worry. That's all we got. I'll be doing the morning stream. Holy crap, in an hour and a half. All right. Well, let me go ahead and start getting